Welcome to Slikk Nikk's Arcade. So let's talk a little bit about the space. This room is 15 feet deep and about 22 feet wide. So this room shares this brick wall here, which is actually a fireplace. If you look around here. So that's a fireplace. Now the previous owners had a pool table in here and a piano or something, but 12 and a half years ago when I was looking for a home, what I thought immediately when I saw this was, hey, this could be a great arcade or a game room. Yeah, here we are now. 12 and a half years ago when I bought this house, I didn't have this many games. I wasn't that crazy about games. I had a few. So initially my games used to line this wall right here. And I had 5 and that was it. And then the rest of the space was used as an office. So had a television here in the middle. And then on this side here, I had an office desk and my filing cabinets and all sorts of stuff, my office chair. This was my office for the most part. Those are doors behind the arcade games leading out to the pool area in the backyard. Now they're blocked. But that's what this was. And then around 2011, 2012, I got really big into collecting games and restoring them and started taking trips everywhere and buying games and hauling them home and restoring and shipping games from across the country, and I just got into it so much that I decided to convert this into just a dedicated arcade space. But overall, a great room, fits plenty of games. I've lost count, it's somewhere in the 20s as to what I have. Love the brick in here, love the high arch ceilings. Now this is California, so in California we don't have basements, and the reason why we for the most part don't have basements is because we have earthquakes. Where you have earthquakes, you probably don't want basements. I know a lot of folks in the Midwest and the rest of the country have these expansive basements that span the whole footprint of their house, and I wish we had that here, but we don't. So what you'll find in California is most collectors have their arcades in their garage, which we have as well. Some can make room inside their home and some do. You'll notice videos of people have games in their kitchen, their living room, all over the place. Fortunate here to have a dedicated space for these games, keep it out of the rest of the house. This here is a Miss Pac-Man Galaga Reunion cab. Features a 25-inch monitor, it's the big one. It's got the artwork all the way down the front. Another gorgeous game, all original. Nothing's been done to this except we've added a bit kit. That's Gravatar. Next up, we've got a Neo Geo. This is a 4-slot, Big Red. I think that's what it's called. Got a collection of games up here as well in shock boxes. What's your favorite Neo Geo game to play? Drop me a comment down below and let me know. Just a gorgeous game, flawless 25-inch monitor. Next up we have a Street Fighter 2. This one is the Hyper Fighting Turbo Edition. It is in a red Z-back cab. The back of the cab is in a configuration of a Z, that's why it's called the Z-back. This is a restored version. I bought this many years ago. It's got a slight tinted glass to it. Again, really nice. Got 2 more games left in row 2. Donkey Kong Jr., one of my favorites. This also features the remix kit. It's got DK Jr. remix and DK Jr. all in one. We've got a new Astro City candy cab. This is wired JAMA. Basically plug in any JAMA board in the bottom and play it. It's set up, this can actually switch monitor orientation. You can go from vertical to horizontal. I keep it on horizontal because game 1 in this row, the Miss Pat Galaga, has a vertical monitor as a multi-game. So here's my vertical gaming rig and my horizontal multi-game rig. Right now we're running Tetris. My son Slikk Nikk Jr. and Mrs. Slikk Nikk, they love Tetris, so we got Tetris running in this right now, Atari Tetris. Right on cue. Got 7 games in row 3. We'll get started here on the end. Donkey Kong 3. So a couple of years ago, my son Slikk Nikk Jr. and I saw this at California Extreme, and we played it all weekend. Next, we've got Popeye, horizontal monitor. Again, another fun game. Sometimes people don't like this one because you can't jump, but I really enjoy playing this game as well. Okay, next up, we have Nintendo Play Choice 10. Now, this isn't your normal black Play Choice 10. This is a white version that Riddick Rick did and sold to me a few years ago. It's a 2005 release for, it's a combo, DK Jr. and Mario Brothers. Beautiful artwork all the way down to the kick plate. One side shows all Donkey Kong artwork, the other one is all Mario Brothers. Last in this row but not least, Sega Monaco GP, another fun game. It's also a mini. In great shape. Love playing this game. This is my daughter's favorite game. Baby Slikk Nikk. She loves this game. This here, I know it's a very narrow entryway, but I'd rather have an extra game in here and block the door a little bit. This is a bathroom that's attached with some Décor Retro Gamer magazine. One of my favorite covers, Excite Bike, and then some more Coke stuff here. And then out of the bathroom in the hallway now, let me turn the light on. It's kind of my wing of the house. Here, first up we have beautiful framed Toki poster. Some random arcade flyers, Street Fighter related. Here, this is not really arcade related, but some superhero stuff in here, some large scale. Got a Mario Brothers 3. Then I believe this is a marketing piece from Grinkers. Just loved it so much I framed it. And then this here was a custom piece of art I created. It's basically a wooden board that I painted Donkey Kong red, pasted some graphics on it, and then framed some of the old Donkey Kong trading cards. Super easy, didn't take very long at all, and came out really nice. It's perfect for this wall. And then a Donkey Kong cartridge at the bottom. Take a look at the scale of this. I mean, there's not much I could put on this wall, and that's just perfect the way it fits. anyhow, that is the arcade related decor. Might have another thing here. This is my office. Some stuff I'm working on. A couple things up here, Donkey Kong Jr. And then an art print with just boom boxes and things. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about technology. What kind of technology do we have in the arcade? Well, for one, I've got everything wired up to one switch. So when I turn the switch on, all the games fire up, and we can go ahead and do that for you now. It's pretty magical for the most part. When I walk in here with guests in the dark in the evening, and then I hit the switch and everything fires up, people are really wowed. We're continuing to improve things, clean things up, organize things, so there's always something going on. As long as I've had this game room, there's been constant change. So expect that, and if there is changes in the future, we'll post up a video about it. But what did you think of the arcade? I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and of course any questions that you may have. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thanks for watching.